BET Awards. Here on the red carpet is Gary G with the Inland Valley News. Stay tuned for some fantastic interviews to follow.
That he is. That's what I would say, that he is. And the evidence is all around us, everywhere. You know, the flowers and the trees and the air and the birds and the bees, and the evidence is everywhere. For those who believe that this was an accident, you should think again. It's too perfect. It's too on time. You cut yourself and your skin heals up to the point where you can't even see that there was a cut there. That's not an accident. That's not something that just happened. You know, people talk about the Big Bang Theory. You know, and the world started with the Big Bang and this small particle of matter exploded and formed the universe. That may be true. But I think that when it exploded, it was because God said, let there be light.
All right. Smokey right here. Gary George in the news. Well, talk about what makes your music so timeless, and as well as what's your inspiration, motivation, in seeing yourself reaching this pinnacle from day one when you started.
Well, I think that what would make my music timeless would be you, and people like you, and people who love it. I have nothing to do with it being timeless. The only thing that I can do is when I'm writing some music is to try to give it my best effort, and I do every time. I try to give it my best effort. So then it's up to you and people like you to make it timeless. Heck, I'd like to be like Beethoven. You know what I mean? They're still making Beethoven's music after 500 years. So if it were left up to me, that's what I'd be like. But it's not left up to me. It's left up to you. I try to address the people that I am thankful to for my life and those who make my life function. You know, starting with God, who I give all the credit to, all the praises, because I know that without His allowance, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I know that, and I feel bad for those who don't know that. So, I love everybody, man. I love music, and so, you know, like if you can see my setup in my car, the stations that are set up, or my iPod, I've got everybody on there from Bach to Nelly, and everybody in between, because I love music, and I listen to everyone. And I listen to what the young people are doing nowadays because I'm still competing with them. I want a slot on the radio, you know. I want people to go out and buy my album, so I'm still competing with them. So I listen to them to see what they're doing, and I enjoy their music. People, I think it's a bad mistake for people to put them down. You know, we live in this world where the negative gets the attention. All day long we are bombarded by negativity on the news and everything. Everything's negative. How many people got killed and how many people found, you know, it's all, I think that every city and every town that has TV, it should be mandatory that they have at least 2 stations that give nothing but good news. So it carries over to music. The bad gets the attention, okay? But there are some young people out there making some great music, and they are really talented. And I wish everybody would understand that.
I promise you, you look the same every single time. What is your secret?
Well, my secret right now is to say that I love you. And thank you so much. I don't know about that. I try to take care of myself. I really do. I think that, you know, that once you get to be a certain age, taking care of yourself becomes another job. You know, like, because when you're 20, you can go to bed and your arm is hurting like mad, you know. And you wake up and your arm is fine. And when you're 40, you go to bed and your arm is fine. And when you wake up, your arm is hurting. And you don't do anything but sleeping. So I try to take care of myself as best I can.
Jackson, can you tell us your favorite Janet Jackson memory?
Oh gosh, I think probably, you know, I've known her since she was a child, since she was a little girl. You know, I've known her since Michael was a little boy. You know what I mean? So my thoughts about Janet, I love her. She's like my little sister. And I wish her, she's had a wonderful, wonderful career and still does. And I wish her well at all times. I think that God gives everybody gifts. Everybody. Everybody gets a gift. Some people never discover theirs. Some people are too busy discovering something else to even discover their gift.
Come on.
Some people just never even stop to think about it. They got a gift. They're too busy complaining about what's going on in their lives and all that, and what others have, and they don't. I think everybody gets a gift, okay? So I think that one of the gifts that God gave me was to be able to write songs and write music. And I thank Him every day of my life for that, because I love the music world so much.
Happy?
Yeah. Because I'm happy.